Are you a talented music artist? If you're one of them, or you are up and coming talented artist and you are just about to sign a record deal, watch this video before you can sign any record deal. Hello, if you are watching my channel, I'm sure you are here to learn and get tips about the music industry. My name is Rosaria Lubende, they call me Mai Madudu. I'm a music promoter and a music manager. On my channel, I teach and give tips to independent artists and up-and-coming artists about the music industry. I became involved into music industry through my husband, who was the founder, the lead guitarist of the Real Sounds of Africa band. My father too was a lead singer in a band called Limpopo Jazz Band from DRC, Republic of Congo. This is why I understand music. This is why I know music. It's actually evolving with time. For many talented artists, of course, if you are unique and talented, record labels will be looking out for you like a hawk, which means they will want to sign you because they know you are unique in your own right. There's something special about you. It's not all record deals which will make an artist rich. I need up-and-coming artists to understand that. And also, I'm not implying that there are no wealth artists, but there are certain things which you need to be aware before signing a contract. These are the kind of things I need to inform you so that in future you know what you're signing yourself into, or you know the small writings within the contract. Today I'm going to be talking about record deals and what record deals entails, because I think up-and-coming artists, they've got an illusion sometimes of these record deals. Let's get straight into the topic. The opportunity of financial freedom, I know, is the cause of wrong decision, especially to up-and-coming artists. The dream of being signed by a record label and becoming a successful artist does lead to wrong decision. Most up-and-coming artists think that when you are signed by a record label, it's about money, wealth, lifestyle, it's about women, it's about fame. Indeed, sometimes it comes as a package, but sometimes it's just an illusion. This is what the record labels want you to believe, but the reality, it's different. If a record label or a music manager approaches you or a producer approaches you, it means you are unique and you are talented. That is the only reason why the record label or the producer or a music manager is approaching you. Take time to read the legally binding contract agreement and seek legal advice. It's a must, because this is where most up-and-coming artists make mistakes and commit to contracts which will affect them in the near future. Because most of record labels, they are not as innocent as you would think. Most record labels are there to benefit the company, not the artist. And you'll know why in a minute. The way I can actually describe it without causing more confusion to up-and-coming artists is this. The down payment you receive from a recording label, it's like you are borrowing from a bank. And this is how it works. The record label, for example, it will offer you 2 million as a record deal, right? You sign and you're happy because you just heard about the 2 million. But what the record label will do, will give you a down payment, for example, of 500,000. You'll be so excited, but the record label has given you 2 million. So where does the 1,500 million go? This is how it's all complicated. 500,000 they've given you in cash as an advance. It has been transferred into your bank account. They will advise you, or they will encourage you to buy good clothes, good car, to keep that lifestyle of a celebrity artist. So you will go and spend the money because they will encourage you to do so. And where does the other 1,500 go? You've got to record an album. To be in a studio and to record, maybe 500,000, it's going to the studio, because you have producers, not maybe one producer, several producers within the studio. Already you're remaining with 1 million. So where is the million going to go to? Within the recording company, there are several people who work in there. You've got people who deal with marketing, radio stations. For your publicity, they get paid. Your transportation, now you have to keep up that style. You have to be traveling with the jets to and fro to the concert. So you have to start to travel, and the hotels you live, they are getting paid from your 2 million, because part of your contract, remember, of the album, it will also include the concert. It will be part of the deal. So once the album has completed, they've marketed it, they've publicized it, you've performed concerts, you've been around the country performing. Once that is done and dusted, you have zero in your account. Once the album generates money, what will happen? The record label will deduct all the expenditures and give you an agreed percentage, which was 5 or 8%, depending what you agreed to, leaving you with very little amount of money. Artists, up-and-coming artists, independent artists, you need to be aware of these things. Then you have to split that remaining 1 million. But remember, there's so many deductions that you end up splitting maybe 500,000 with the record label. This is how the music industry works. I hope I have managed to explain it in detail, because if the record label offers you 2 million, it's not 2 million. You've been given an advance of 500 after all the expenditure has been deducted. If the album generates 3 million, the record label will take the whole 2 million that they've given you. Then you have to split the 1 million. But within that 1 million, there are other deductions. So you might end up splitting 500,000. This is how the music industry works. This is how up-and-coming artists should be aware of. And guess what? If anything happens to you as an artist, because you've signed that contract to give the rights of your music, the record label will still be able to generate money from your death, and they'll make money because you would have signed the contract. This is why it is so important to know what you are signing for. Because I do understand if a record label approaches you, to be quite honest, if the deal is good, go for it and sign. If it's not for your own benefit, think about it. My advice to up-and-coming artists and independent artists, be careful what you wish for sometimes, and read, and don't commit yourself without the knowledge. Please don't be lured into bad contract agreements, because if the artist dies, the record label will still be making profit out of your music. Because if you get lured into bad contract, you'll be the loser. There are so many artists in America who have gone bankruptcy because they had this illusion that they are making a lot of money, not realizing that the record label is the one which is benefiting. Thank you for watching. I hope it makes sense. Please like, subscribe. Don't forget to press that buzzer so that each time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thank you to my viewers. Thank you to my subscribers. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.